Yo, what's good? You tuned in to Stay Wavy TV, your new spot for everything boxing, WWE, NBA, hip-hop, NFL, and the latest movies. Fast updates, real talk,
good,
and nothing
y'all.
but vibes.
Russell Westbrook looked absolutely washed for his debut for the Sacramento Kings last night against the Phoenix Suns. As soon as Russell Westbrook came into the game, he just immediately started farting all up and down the court, man. He played 19 minutes in this game. He immediately caused some turnovers. He immediately made some dumb passes. You know what I'm saying? Russell Westbrook had 6 points last night, 0 for 2 from the 3, and 2 for 8 overall. He did have 6 rebounds, which was positive, right? He had 6 rebounds and 1 assist. But this is why it took Russell Westbrook so long to get signed, y'all. This is why the NBA season almost started without any of the 30 teams in the NBA reaching out to sign Russell Westbrook. Because he is a complete liability for any team. He causes too many turnovers. He's a poor three-point shooter. He's lost his athleticism, so he can't get to the rim like he used to back in the day on the Oklahoma City Thunder. And he's not a good passer, okay? He's not a good passer. He's a point guard that doesn't play like a point guard. That has been Russell Westbrook his entire career. He is a shooting guard that plays point guard that has no business being at the point guard position. Let's just call it what it is, okay? And I find it so funny how the head coach of the Sacramento Kings was telling, everybody at the press conference, oh, we want Russ to be Russ. What? That is the worst thing you can say when you have a player like Russell Westbrook on your team. The worst thing you can say is, oh, we just want Russ to be Russ. So basically, you want Russ to come into the game and fuck up the entire chemistry of the team. Because the Sacramento Kings was on fire, bro. The first and second half, Zach LaVine was on fire. I think he had 19 or 20 points in the first half, bro. Zach LaVine finished the game with 30 points. He was on fire. But as soon as Russell Westbrook came in the game, everything just went to shit, bro. Everything. He just sucked the entire chemistry off that court for the Sacramento Kings, and they were never able to fully recover. Let's just call it what it is. Okay? Listen. Yes, Russell Westbrook has won an MVP in the regular season. That is correct. Yes, Russell Westbrook has been to an NBA Finals one time in his career. Yes, Russell Westbrook was in the Western Conference Finals last year, and they took the Oklahoma City Thunder to 7 games, and Russell Westbrook contributed to that, right? We got to give credit when it's due. But at the end of the day, bro, what people got to understand is, bro, is Russell Westbrook's playing style does not equal championships. It doesn't equal winning games, and it doesn't equal getting championships or going to the finals. The reason why Russell Westbrook went to the finals and he won the MVP on the Oklahoma City Thunder is because he was young, he was in his prime, he was extremely athletic, he was able to run up and down the court at full speed for all 4 quarters without getting tired. He was able to dunk on people at will. He was able to make contested layups at will. He was able to get to the free throw line at will. And a lot of people forget this. Russell Westbrook on the Oklahoma City Thunder when he first came into the league was one of the best mid-range jump shooters in the NBA. Russell Westbrook is no longer a good mid-range jump shooter. I don't know why, but ever since he left the Oklahoma City Thunder, he has become a bad three-point shooter and a bad mid-range shooter. Go back and watch his clips. Go back and watch the highlights. You can either watch a full game or just watch a couple highlights of prime Russell Westbrook on the Oklahoma City Thunder. You will see him consistently knocking down mid-range shots, typically off the glass, like on some Tim Duncan type shit. You guys remember when Tim Duncan used to hit mid-range jumpers off the backboard? That's what Russell Westbrook was doing in his prime on OKC. He no longer does that. Nowadays, when Russell Westbrook gets the ball, he either jacks up a 3, and there's a 90% chance it's not going in because he's not a good 3-point shooter. He never has been, never will be. Has he improved his 3-point shot over these past couple of years? Yes. But is he a 40% 3-point shooter? No. Okay? He never will be. Okay? These days when Russell Westbrook has the ball in his hands, he's either jacking up a three or he's trying to force himself into the paint and causes a turnover or gets blocked, right? Or he gets to the free throw line and misses either one or both free throws. That's another thing I haven't talked about yet. Russell Westbrook is an awful free throw shooter. He has so many parts of his game that aren't good that causes him to be a liability for any team in the NBA, bruh, including the Sacramento Kings team. And listen, I want to say this, right? Let's get off of Russell Westbrook real quick. I saw a lot of good things from this Kings team. Eubanks, who started at center for Sabonis, he played very well. Now, he only had 4 points, but if you didn't watch the game, you would think he was a non-factor. Listen, Eubanks did a great job playing center for Sabonis, okay? I like the way he plays. He actually looked like he should be a starting center in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? He was doing his thing. DeMar DeRozan had 29 points, y'all. 29 points, 12 of 17 field goal percentage. You understand what I'm saying? Dennis Schroeder, listen, I hate the way Dennis Schroeder plays, bruh. I don't like how Dennis Schroeder plays because he is so unpredictable. You don't know if he's going to jack up a three. You don't know if he's going to drive to the rim. And I just don't like how he plays. But he did have a good performance last night. He had 14 points. He was 2 for 4 from the three, 6 for 13 overall. Zach LaVine was clearly the number one option for the Sacramento Kings. And the minute that they decided to stop passing him the ball, that's really when they lost the lead, bro. You know, when you have a guy that's on fire like Zach LaVine was in the first half, you do not stop passing him the ball, bruh. As long as he's continuing to knock down shots, bruh, keep passing him the ball. Now, because they stopped passing Zach LaVine the ball, once they started giving him the ball in the fourth quarter, he was cold. And he ended up being 2 for 10 from the three, which is terrible. Let's just call it what it is. He was awful from the three. And the thing is with Zach LaVine is he jacks up too many contested shots that he doesn't have to. Like, he can get a better look if he's more patient on offense, but you know, Zach LaVine kind of has a Kobe Bryant playing style where he tries to make the most difficult shots possible. You guys remember how Kobe used to jack up the most contested, difficult three-point shots and he would still make them? You know, that's how Zach LaVine plays. And it's not ironic that his jersey number is number 8. It's obvious that he looks up to Kobe and he models his playing style after Kobe being Bryant. But Zach LaVine, I hate to break it to you, brother. You're not Kobe Bryant, okay? Stop jacking up so many damn three-pointers, okay? There's no reason why you're jacking up 10 threes in a game and you only made 2. Zach LaVine did contribute to the Sacramento Kings losing last night. He was extremely, you got to know when to take your foot off of the gas, bro. If you're on fire, okay, keep jacking up shots. But once you get cold and you see you have another teammate like DeMar DeRozan, who you've already played with on the Chicago Bulls, give the ball to DeMar DeRozan. Give the ball to Dennis Schroeder. Malik Monk had 19 points coming off the bench. He was 3 for 4 from the three. You know, all of those 10 threes that Zach LaVine was jacking up, he could have passed some of those shots to Malik Monk, and Malik Monk probably would have knocked them down. You feel me? So, listen. I don't know why Malik Monk is not in the starting lineup, right? Malik Monk needs to be in the starting lineup. DeMar DeRozan, keep him at the 4. Keep Zach LaVine at the 3. Dennis Schroeder. I would say that Malik Monk should start in place of Clifford. You know what I'm saying? Clifford, he's a guard. I believe he was either playing point guard or shooting guard. He's trash, okay? There's no reason for him to be in the starting lineup. This man had 2 points last night. Nobody knows who he is. I guess he's a rookie or something like that. He's ass, okay? Malik Monk, who scored 19 coming off the bench, he should be in the starting lineup 100%, bro. He should either be playing shooting guard or point guard. Malik Monk is underrated, bro. One of the most underrated players in the NBA. I started paying attention to Malik Monk when he was on the Los Angeles Lakers, and this dude is extremely athletic. He can dunk on you. He can shoot threes. He can get to the free throw line. Malik Monk did very well coming off the bench last night. I'm going to be honest with y'all, bro. I don't see Russell Westbrook finishing this season with the Sacramento Kings. I don't. I think Russell Westbrook will be cut before the end of the year. He's not going to finish this season with the Sacramento Kings. And I think that this is the last we're going to see of Russell Westbrook, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's too much of a liability for teams, bro. Once you put him on the court, bro, like there's just too many things that he's doing wrong. If it was just one or two things that he's doing wrong, you know, it'll be, you can handle it. But he does so many things bad at this point in his career, bro. Not a good mid-range jump shooter. Not a good three-point shooter. Not a good free throw shooter. Causes too many turnovers. You can't even trust Russell Westbrook to bring the ball up the court without him causing a turnover. And he's an awful passer. He is an awful passer, bruh. I think Russell Westbrook has one of the lowest basketball IQs in the history of the NBA, bruh. And like I said, the reason why he was so good on OKC, bruh, is because of his athleticism. Let's just call it what it is, his athleticism. And he was a better player at the time. Like I said, he was one of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA. He was extremely athletic. You couldn't stop him from getting to the paint. He would dunk on you. But at this point, bro, at this age, bro, at age 36, bro, Russell Westbrook should not be in the NBA, bro. I'm just keeping it real, bro. Can he average 10 or 13 points in a season? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But does he help teams win? Does he help teams, you know what I'm saying, really compete in the playoffs when it matters? No. It don't matter what team he's on, bro. You put him on any team, bro, he's going to make them worse. Period. The fact that the Denver Nuggets got to the Western Conference Finals and they made the series 7 games is a miracle. It just goes to show how damn good Nikola is. It just goes to show how good that team as a whole is, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a championship team. You feel me? But it's over for Russell Westbrook, bro. You've had a great career. At the end of the day, you're still a future Hall of Famer. You've won an MVP. You've been to an NBA Finals. But I think Russell Westbrook has overstayed his welcome in the NBA, bro. I just got to call it what it is, bro. And him calling out LeBron James is not making it any better. You know what I'm saying? Like he's calling out LeBron James saying, oh, you know, LeBron was saying, you know, we want Russ to be Russ, but he doesn't really mean that. Nah, nigga. Like, of course he don't mean that because Russ being Russ contributes to losses. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, that's my thoughts on this, man. It's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV. The Sacramento Kings should have won this game last night, bro. Like I said, from the moment Russell Westbrook came into the game, it was over, okay? They should have kept feeding the ball to Zach LaVine. DeMar DeRozan, in my opinion, DeMar DeRozan was the best player on the court last night. Zach LaVine started off being the best, but he just ruined his performance by continuing to jack up threes that were difficult contested threes that he didn't have to shoot. So because of that, I would have to say DeMar DeRozan was the best player for the Sacramento Kings last night. And I hope the Kings can figure it out, man, because they are a very talented team. And they could be a sleeper team in the Western Conference once they all get comfortable playing with each other, man. So with that being said, man, it's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video, man. Subscribe, share the video, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think on this topic. I appreciate y'all for watching. I'm out.
Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy from Stay Wavy TV, your one-stop spot for everything boxing, WWE, NBA, hip-hop, NFL, and the latest in movies. We break down the fights, the games, the tracks, the plays, and the flicks, all with that wavy perspective.